America is a wide and vast country filled with people, most importantly stories. The stories that linger in the town spread as well as the people did. Welcome to Strange States of America. America is a wide and vast country filled with people, most importantly stories. The stories that linger in the town spread as well as the people did. Welcome to Strange States of America.
Welcome back to Strange States of America. This week we are going back to the West Coast and visiting California. So grab your bags, your surfboard, and let's go. California is a state in the western United States with over 38.9 million residents across a total area of approximately 163,696 square miles. It is the most populous U.S. state, the third largest U.S. state by area, and the most populated subnational entity in North America. California borders Oregon to the north, Nevada and Arizona to the east, and the Mexican state of Baja California to the south. It has a coastline along the Pacific Ocean to the west. The greater Los Angeles and San Francisco Bay areas in California are the nation's second and fifth most populous urban regions, respectively. Greater Los Angeles has over 18.7 million residents, and the San Francisco Bay Area has over 9.6 million residents. Los Angeles is the state's most populous city and the nation's second most populous city. San Francisco is the second most densely populated major city in the country. Los Angeles County is the country's most populous county. And San Bernardino County is the nation's largest county by area, not country, fuck. My bad, y'all. Sacramento is the state's capital. So, with that said, that's some of the statistics of California. Let's go to the city of Fresno. Fresno is home to one strange cryptid, the Fresno Nightcrawler. The Fresno Nightcrawler, also known as the Fresno Alien, is a cryptid that has made two appearances so far, one in Fresno, California, and the other in Yosemite National Park, also in California. In both sightings, it is only seen in video footage. A man in Poland has also claimed to have seen the creature. There has been another sighting in Billings, Montana, April 25th, 2020. The witness, a 60-year-old former Marine yet to be named, and his wife were driving near Carmel on December 12, 2014, when they came up over a hill and saw a 7-foot-tall, slender gray creature, which is now known as the Carmel Area Creature. The unnamed witness said the following: "We recently bought a place in the Fort Hill area in the southeast Highland County. We first noticed after about 30 days of living here that We suddenly have a perfect circle that stays fresh green, no matter what weather, in our front yard. On Friday night, the 12th, we were driving home after turning onto Carmel Road, which leads to our road. We went around the curve by the Carmel Church, and then up a small incline, and approximately 10 feet over the incline, in front of our truck, the alien, and it's in quotations, ran across the road and into the woods. There have been many possible sightings of the Nightcrawler in the form of the Carmel area creature, a thin, armless, pale white humanoid creature seen in Ohio. The creature has also been spotted in Yosemite, where footage was again taken from what appears to be another security camera. This time, there are two creatures, one being very small, less than 5.5 meters, which is, I don't know, in feet. And the feet of the creatures can be clearly seen, as well as what appears to be some sort of webbing connected from the knees to the upper body on at least the larger one. The cryptid has also been videotaped in Poland, this time from what appears to be a handheld camera, judging from the shakiness of the footage. The creature cannot be seen for too long, but appears to have similar traits to the larger one taped in Yosemite. The next sighting of the creature was in Billings, Montana, captured on a home surveillance system at 9:45 p.m. on April 25th, 2020. Some explanations of the Fresno Nightcrawler are as follows. An alien or extraterrestrial being, a new species, possibly a primate with short arms, a misidentified deer standing upright, pants and or a puppet on a wire, a bird walking like a crane, a person wearing big pants and walking on stilts. Fresno Nightcrawlers appear to be relatively short creatures, approximately 1.5 meters, with most of their height being made up of their legs, as they possess an extremely small upper body. It is hard to find details in the upper body of the cryptid due to the poor quality of the footage. It is an extremely thin white humanoid with no discernible arms. A larger specimen appears to have webbing connected from each knee to the torso. The cryptids appear to have very short, thin, and stilt-like feet. The Carmel area creature is tall and gray and presumably no arms and long muscular legs. It is bipedal and walks in an odd manner with its backward bending knees. It resembles the Fresno Nightcrawler. Fucking weird shit. While there have been claims that they are part of Native American folklore in the region, this has been debunked. The first sighting of a Fresno Nightcrawler happened in Fresno, California by a man named Jose. Jose had a surveillance camera watching his front lawn and looked at the camera when he heard a dog barking. After being woken up by his barking dogs, Jose observed the Nightcrawlers on his front lawn through CCTV. If anybody don't know that, that's closed circuit TV. Security cameras. He woke his brother up to re-watch the footage. Afterwards, his brother claimed to have seen small footprints outside, but by the time investigators made it to the site, all the evidence was washed away. After the initial sighting, the original CCTV footage was lost. The only remaining footage is a grainy video recorded from a monitor. It's crazy. The thing looks absolutely out of this world. But I figured, why not cover this cryptid? I haven't heard many podcasts covering it, so I said, fuck it, I'm going to go with it. Moving on from this creepy cryptid, let's explore a creepy urban legend of sorts. The Charman. The Charman is a legendary, horrible spirit from California. The OG's bridge, possibly. A ghost, possibly. A hideous monster, Charman, is no longer the man he once was. Now horribly charred, he is rumored to be covered in black, burnt, peeling skin, wearing little more than charred bandages, and supposedly emits a disgusting burnt smell. He used to haunt Signal Street and Shelf Road, but as those areas became more populated, the legend migrated to the lesser inhabited area on Creek Road. Part of the story involves stopping your car on the bridge, getting out and yelling, "Help me, help me," to which an incised Charman will come rampaging out of the forest and attack you. As with all good legends, there are those different yet similar origins. The first and second both occur in the fire of 1948. In the first story, a father and son are caught in the fire. Both are horribly burnt beyond recognition. The father sadly passed away before help could arrive. The son, meanwhile, goes insane from his injuries. By the time rescue workers arrive, the son has skinned the father of all the burnt flesh and hung his lifeless remains from a nearby tree. The son, of course, eventually escapes into the woods and becomes the Charman. In the second story, a husband and wife are caught in the fire. The husband, horribly burned and injured, hears his wife trapped by the blaze yelling, "Help me," over and over again. The husband, due to the fire and his own injuries, is unable to come to the aid of his wife and lies unable to move, listening to her pleas for help as she is slowly consumed by the flames. Again, the husband eventually becomes the Charman. Supposedly, the Ventura County Historical Museum claims that there were no victims in the fire of 1948, so those two origin stories already appear to have some flaws. There's yet another similar version floating around that states that the Charman was specifically a firefighter who lost his life fighting the same blaze. Finally, a last theory takes place in the early 50s. It relates a story of a bad automobile fire. Some versions place the automobile accident on the Charman Bridge, in which the driver is hideously burnt beyond recognition but manages to barely survive, escaping into the nearby woods to become the Charman. Some police officers claim yet another origin. In the 60s, there was supposedly an elderly man who had a very bad case of skin cancer. His face and arms were badly disfigured and deformed. As he didn't like to be seen, he often took his dog for walks in the evening or late at night. During these strolls, he would occasionally be seen by local youth who, frightened, began propagating the Charman stories. To muddle the tales even more, additionally, later, there may even have been a Charman hoax performed, which adds even more speculation on the veracity of the entire Charman legend. Charman is such a famous local legend that there is even a hot sauce named after him, created by Chris Sutton. Charman's Revenge habanero pepper sauce is made by Highway 33 Foods and came with the tagline, "Just beware," with 5 fire-roasted habaneros in every bottle. Charman's Revenge may become a reality. So, is the Charman an elderly cancer case? Or was he an elaborate hoax? Is he a monster or the ghost of a victim in the 1948 fire? Whatever he is, the legend of the Charman is now taking on a life of its own. And just to be on the safe side, perhaps you should avoid stopping your car on the bridge along Creek Road. California has way more stories, but like I said before, we have to keep on trucking to Colorado in next week's episode. Y'all be safe. Come back now, you heard. Subscribe, review. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Yeah. Laters.